Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second and 12, Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got his man Hilton. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Down at the 31.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Second down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action now. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try to pass downfield and fell incomplete.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
And I think the ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they try the right side here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The 13-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now Mariota on 4th down. He's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Scotty Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he stopped immediately there. Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Roby on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
An 8-yard pickup.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. On On second down, here's the option. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. On play action, Wentz. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. On play action, it's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take you over the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
1 yard gain.
Play fake. Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Julian Blackmon bringing him down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
Interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Raiders take over first.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
3rd and long here for Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. Bring it back. An interception return for the
say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They go play action. Mariota. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flush to his right. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Colts 21. Raiders
off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On play action, Mariota. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hakeem Butler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Colts 21. Raiders 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a play fake. Wentz. And Wentz is intercepted yet again. T.J. Green with a pick. Way down inside the 35-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Andy Isabella, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught left side by Hilton. Now the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Thank you, Chip.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
It really has, especially as of late. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
He's brought down at the...
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 32. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Mariota. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
Mariota now. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
26-yard line.
To the air again. Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. There's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Next to score, Raiders 28, Colts 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Indianapolis.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Wentz is going to keep it. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, they'll throw. Colts. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Buying time was left. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And the Colts 1st down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Going to give this time to the tailback. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Raiders on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. brings up fourth.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. First down, Mariota. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Mariota's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. Mariota going to run on the option. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. On third and goal, they're going to run the option. And he can't get it through. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Julian Blackmon in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Badgley's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Franklin. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Indianapolis.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Wentz. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
Nothing left, baby. Nothing left.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Raiders.
So and now they're going to fake it. This is caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And a 2-point try will be unsuccessful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From way up at the 23. Now on the return, the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.